Thank you all for being patient and for joining this meditation. And so we're just going to take a moment, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in through your nose, and exhale out through your nose. And just notice where you are seated, where your breath fills your body. And I always love for the breath to be what we connect to, because just like grounding, it just happens. We are all grounded. Otherwise, we would be floating out in space. I mean, it could be argued that we are floating in space on a planet that's floating in space. But we are also connected to the earth. So you don't necessarily have to do anything to be grounded. It just happens, like breathing. It just happens. If you are alive, you are breathing. And yet, how amazing is it that you can bring your attention to your breath? And in doing so, it expands your awareness. So in the same way, we're going to take your breath and you're going to go down to the bottom and the soles of your feet, and you're going to open up your feet chakras 100%, like you're on a pizza, extra large pizza. And you're going to focus on the earth energy coming up with your inhale. You're going to inhale earth energy to come up your legs, up your ankles, up your calves. Super, super easy. It's just flowing up because that's already happening. We're just bringing our awareness to it. So whatever you focus on expands, right? So we're going to expand that awareness and bring in another nice deep breath up, earth energy up to the knees and your thighs, and go ahead and have some of that earth energy go across your hips and have that really, really fill your legs. Your grounding and your first chakra, which is at the base of your spine, are connected to, are how you ground. It's pulling up the earth energy up your legs. Your legs are an extension of your first chakra. And now as you bring up another big amount of earth energy flowing all the way up your legs and across your hips to where your first chakra is, and as that now collects with your exhale, you're going to open up your tailbone, that space, and you're going to just send down a grounding down through the base of your spine, and send that either as a cord or as a tree with roots, or as a mountain. That's my favorite one of late since we came back from Hawaii, is to visualize that I am an island, like a Hawaiian island. And that part of me that's out of the water, that's the part you see. And the part of me that's down, the tallest mountains on the planet are the Hawaiian Islands. They're surrounded by water. And so let that grounding, your grounding, however it presents itself, sink down and settle deeply into the earth, to the center of the earth. Have that grounding expand so it's really, really wide at the center of the earth. And it gets a little more narrow. And as you do energetic work, the more grounded you are, the wider and deeper your grounding is, the faster you will integrate, and you will release and process and be ready for the next. The better and richer your grounding is. And so I also like to sometimes imagine, what kind of earth energy am I bringing up my legs? So I like gold. Let's use gold today. Let's use 18 karat gold, and bring 18 karat gold up your feet chakras, up your legs, all the way across your hips, and start to pour gold down either that tree trunk or that mountain, or maybe it's just a waterfall of liquid gold. What you may observe as you inhale earth energy of gold and you exhale, you release that which does not serve you. which is for your highest good at this present moment, to release. Keep following that. Notice your attention. Have that goal to get all the way to the center of the earth. Find that special place where your name is signed in gold. And if it's not signed in gold, go ahead and pick up a gold marker or pen or however, whatever method you want. Sign your name. Lock in to your special place. That is your special place. Good. And so now just let that circuit go a couple of more rotations so that you're bringing up earth energy from that center place up your legs. And as you exhale, you're sending down that gold earth energy down through your grounding, washing away that which is for your highest good in this present moment with ease and grace to release. And now let's go ahead and send out a beautiful net out into the universe, like a fishing net, or maybe it's a Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Spider-Person net. And just send it out, and it's your own special golden net, and you're going to scoop it all through time, the past and the future, and all the different moments, and you're going to bring all of the bits of yourself, your life force energy collected in present time. Have that collect all above you. It's a huge, huge amount as we leave little bits of ourselves many, many places. And let's just go ahead and turn on the shower like you're having a rainfall of shower of your life force energy gold that you've just collected. Let it start to fill the top of your head and flow down and connect to the earth energy. Have it all fill up your entire aura so it's the front and back, side to side, above and below with your life force energy. And tonight, what I'd like to do is I'd like that life force energy to actually mix with the earth energy. So it's like you're making your own gold cocktail. So in the past, I've had these two golds be swirly like a candy cane, two different kinds of gold. But tonight, let's experiment and have those two golds. What does that gold look like? What is your unique earth energy gold and life force energy gold? If you stuck it in a blender and it started to flow, how does that feel for you? How does that feel? Settled? And you can just flow that down into your grounding. Delicious. And as you inhale, you're going to inhale, bring more earth energy and life force energy that's been cleared and grounded by our Mother Earth, and bring that up to your first chakra. You're going to swirl those two energies. Swirl them like as if your chakra was a beautiful martini glass, because that's kind of the shape of it. Open it up 100%. Like the pupil of an eye, and let that gold coat the sides and clear anything that's in there that is for your highest good in this present moment with ease and grace to release. So good. And now we're going to set it in the same way that you set the flame on your stove, so it's not raging 100. You're going to just set it to whatever the setting is that is appropriate to you, and that setting is safety. Set your first chakra to safety. Set your grounding to safety. So good. You're going to bring those two delicious golds that are now your new signature gold, and you're going to swirl it in like you're clearing and rinsing out the cup of your chakra. Swirl it, rinse it, pour out which doesn't serve you. Let it go down into the grounding. Nice. Very good. And anything that isn't optimal for you to release in this present moment, just go ahead and coat it, insulate it with that beautiful gold, so that it's not necessarily having any rough edges. And when it's time, if it's appropriate, you can release it. And that might be in a minute, and that might be in a year. No problem. Let's go ahead and set the the setting for your second chakra to healthy relationships. Now look at if what is the setting if it was a healthy relationship with yourself? And right next to it, what is it if it's a healthy relationship with others? Are they different settings? Whatever it is that's in the difference between those two, that's where you want to set your second chakra to the middle point so that you're actually being more generous with yourself than you have been, your own healthy relationship with yourself. And you can pull back a little bit from your focus on others because what is it called? Generosity starts at home, something like that. Great. So now your second chakra is set to healthy relationships with yourself first and with others second. That is in a safe and grounded space. So it's building like a building block. On first chakra comes the second chakra. And now we're just going to follow that straight up to your third chakra, just at your solar plexus. Let's open up that third chakra 100%. I'm going to bring that beautiful signature gold, the two golds of earth energy and life force energy, and you're going to just go ahead and flush out the front and the back. You're going to rinse out that chakra. Rinse it and pour out whatever is not serving you and refill it. And it's going to happen so gently and easily, even though I can tell that for many, it's like, let's scrub a dub dub, that third chakra, that power center. That's all fine. And just go ahead and we're going to set your third chakra to personal power in a healthy relationship with yourself and with others that is safe and grounded. And notice that when you mix the ingredients of the life force energy and the earth energy, sometimes there's some more energy that's being called forth. And so it's looking to me like the third chakra is actually calling for a little bit of soothing as well. So we're going to add some amethyst and rose quartz liquid energy to those two golds so that it can soothe any discomfort. I'm going to swirl that and pour it out and let that ground. Good. Now we're going to come up to the fourth chakra and we're going to add more rose quartz. Nice pink, compassion and love. With your two golds from your life force energy and the earth energy, you can also add some strands of that amethyst. Beautiful. Swirl it around in your heart chakra and your entire torso. Notice how it goes out through your arms and through your open hand chakras so that you're clearing. Your hands and arms are an extension of your heart chakra. That's why when you hug someone or you hold someone's hand or you touch them, it really is like an extension of your heart. Great. And so what is for your highest good in this present moment to release? Do so with ease and grace. And if it's not ready, that's okay too. We're going to set our fourth chakras to compassion for ourselves and others. Do the same practice. Let's hold up what the setting would be if it was compassion for yourself. Oh, it's not so generous. Okay. Compassion for others. Wow. So much compassion for others. Great. What's the middle ground? Let's find that middle ground. That's the setting for compassion for yourself and for others. Great. Swirl that around. Passion for yourself and others, and a space of personal power that is a healthy relationship for yourself and others that is safe and grounded. Delicious building blocks, one on top of the other, and fully grounded into the earth. Excellent. Let's come up to the fifth chakra, which is in your throat. And we're going to go ahead and add those beautiful two golds again, the life force energy gold and your earth energy gold as your own signature gold. Swirl that around your throat. Notice if any parts of it are sparkling and yummy, like lemons and honey. Lemon, citrusy, clearing and purifying what's in there. Any words that need to be released, you can release them as they need to with ease and grace, if it is in your highest good in the present moment to do. And the yummy sunshine color of that throat chakra. So good. Swirling around and grounding. And now we're going to go ahead and set your fifth chakra in your throat to self-expression that is compassionate for yourself and others, with your own personal power and a healthy relationship for yourself and others, that is grounded and safe. Nice. Let's come on up to our sixth chakra. We're going to do the same. Notice that I really like this meditation. I repeat it a lot because it's the basics for everything. You can always build on top of it. Sixth chakra, swirling your two golds that have become one. And I'm going to actually add some beautiful aquamarine. And let's add that aquamarine as beautiful water so that you can actually wash your brain, give yourself a nice brain wash. And all those thoughts and the cranking things, let that all flow out and ground. And just gently allow and encourage your brain to actually be aware of the sac that it is sitting in of liquid, which is your cerebral spinal fluid. Let's go ahead and add some of that aquamarine liquid to the cerebral spinal fluid and have yourself with your mind and your sixth chakra just be grounded. And there's that sparkling gold, like when you see the water with the sunshine reflecting on it and it sparkles. So beautiful. And as that happens, just notice, does any of the other chakras that we've just covered, do they need a little more support? Well, it looks to me like the fourth chakra might need a little support, and the third chakra. Fourth chakra is your heart. So let's go ahead and add some extra yummy jewels to there. And green showed up. Of course, green showed up. Let's go ahead and add some beautiful liquid green growth, and maybe it's like a beautiful emerald green, like for the Wizard of Oz, and you are the wizard. Yes. Good, and it helps to soothe and quiet. Yes. Let's go ahead and set your sixth chakra with that beautiful aquamarine and gold and quiet ripples of gentle water. We'll set your sixth chakra to inner wisdom that is self-expressed with compassion for yourself and others, that has you having an expression of your personal power in a healthy relationship with yourself and with others, with safety, and that is fully grounded in present time. Now let's go up to the top of our heads, and that is our seventh chakra, our crown chakra, where you put the crown, your special crown. But let's have that crown actually be a little quiet crown. Let's have some really thick brown velvet sitting on the top of the seventh chakra. So you're closing your seventh chakra a little bit more than that. You don't necessarily travel out of your seventh chakra, and you just go exploring inside of your own wisdom and your own huge record space that is in your sixth chakra, and you just be with yourself, keeping your spirit in your body. Great. And from there, we're going to take a beautiful gold cord. We're going to connect your seventh chakra as if it were a bead closing the hatch. You're going to take that and you're going to add the bead of the beautiful 6th chakra, stringing it. We're going to add your 5th chakra, stringing your 5th chakra to that golden cord, coming straight down through your body. You're going to go ahead and add your 4th chakra, which is your heart, another beautiful bead that you've added to that cord, connecting 7, 6, 5, 4, and now 3 as chakras. Yes, and then we're going to just go ahead and just kind of wiggle that cord around so that those chakras can easily get lined up to the space that they need to. And settle down. Add your 2nd chakra also to that cord. And then connect it to your 1st chakra and send that cord straight down through your grounding to the center of the earth, to that special place where you remember you signed your name in gold. Well, we're going to attach that cord and we're going to just gently wiggle it and ease it so that your 7 main chakras can all be lined up in the optimal space for you. And actually, what I'm noticing, which is pretty cool, is I'm noticing that there's like, it's like that cord is almost like jumping rope, like a little bit swirling and swirling. It's like there's a little bit of a vortex that seems to be happening so that they can, push against one side to the other until it gets to where they're all lined up and settle right in that spot. Notice for yourself, are they all lining up super easy? Is there one that needs a little bit extra love? If you want to, you can open up your hand chakras. And with that love and compassion for yourself and others, you can place it wherever you feel that that chakra is not lined up. Laying your hands on yourself. It's using energy of your hands to sense what's needed. It's also known as psychometry. Great. Let's go ahead and make sure that we fill up your entire aura with that beautiful double gold that is your own signature gold. Have it fill up the first layer of your chakra to line up with your 1st chakra, 2nd chakra layer, 3rd chakra layer, 4th chakra, 5th chakra, 6th chakra, 7th chakra. Yes. Notice what that's like if you think of yourself as a pearl. And each layer of pearl is added protection and glimmering and shining and insulating you and protecting you as your own force field. Have it also be a little bit elastic, a little bit bouncy, so that as things come at you, they can just boing, bounce right off. Exactly. You can also set the intention that we can have this be a bit of a make it shiny and glistening gold so that you can see yourself reflecting back to you and others can see themselves reflected back to them so that their magnificence can be sought within themselves, just as you demonstrate what that looks like as you do it. And have it reflect so that you can see yourself, your amazing, beautiful self, reflected back to you. Very nice. On the outer layer of your aura, let's go ahead and add some pearlescent gold, which would mean that if we took some gold that was pearl and we made it liquid and we just coated the outside layer, just like you coat an M&M, it has a nut, and you're the nut, and the chocolate is your aura, and the hard candy shell, that's the pearlescent gold. So nice. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Anyway, now that we have that, we can also just think about this coming week. What is the intention that we would like to set for this coming week? Where is it that we want to be next Sunday? And if we just consider that this is the day that, at least in the US, we celebrate mothers, are we celebrating our Mother Earth? Let's bring our attention down and send it down to her heart and ask her, what can we provide for you? And I get the message of gratitude. And so, with an intention and with a wave, let's go ahead and send a wave from our heart down to our Mother Earth. Send her a wave of gratitude. And for you, that may occur like it's just a wave. For me, it shows up as a color, which was actually forest green. And then as that wave goes down to the center of the earth, we can also have that wave of gratitude ripple out to every single sentient being on the planet. Send it all out. Compassion, love, gratitude, wave after wave with your breath. And as it ripples out, have it ripple back to you. And did you feel each other's ripple? So lovely. So I'd like to add some laughter into the intention for this week, some forgiveness for ourselves and for others for any harm they may have caused, directly or indirectly, or that we may have caused directly or indirectly, and having that be complete. When we know better, we do better. Great. And if anybody wants to call out anything else that we want to add to our intention for this week.
Some ease.
Ease, nice.
Happiness and fun.
Happiness and fun. And so it is. And did you have anything, Ilioma, that you'd like to add? You're muted, love. Or your computer is muted.
Prosperity, abundance.
Prosperity and abundance. I love it. Great. So let's bring those energies as a frequency and run those through our entire system and our aura and every chakra and decide where you'd like to keep those words. Send that down through the grounding. And so that anytime that we show up in the world with ease, with fun, with prosperity and abundance, laughter, forgiveness. And I believe there was one more. So
Happiness.
and happiness. Yes, happiness. That frequency, let it wrap all around you. Great. And now, as we start to draw this meditation to a close, let's draw a circle of completion that's like a golden globe around every thought, every action, this entire meditation. Have that globe extend to the end of this week until next Sunday. Put everything in it. Just let it all fill into that huge globe. And as that globe becomes completely full, we're just going to let it sink down into the center of the earth. It just gets absorbed and sinks down. And as it starts to flow down to the center of the earth, the energy drains out of it, negative, positive. So all that's left is just what is so inside of that globe with no charge. As it gets to the center of the earth with fun, of course, it's going to go boing and it's going to bounce right back up. And that globe is going to just explode out like beautiful fireworks out into the space. You can call back your own energy as you gift others theirs, as I call back my own. And you can wrap your arms around your beloved self, the body you chose to be in this lifetime, which I am so grateful to have met you as. And call this meditation complete. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Feel free to share. So one of the things that I wanted to say is that, as I do these meditations, which I've been doing, I don't know how many months now, but, I always tend to go back and have it be really, really big on grounding. And my reason for that is really so that there is a daily practice, if possible, to match your grounding to your breath so that you're settling constantly inside of your body and celebrating the connection with Earth. And it's just practice, 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 and deepening and widening the grounding, as well as looking at which Earth energy frequencies do you want to pull up, and noticing which one serves you. What's the percentage of it for your first chakra? What's the percentage of it for your third? Is it different for your fifth? And how does that work? How amazing that your body and your energetic, subtle body knows exactly how much is needed. A little bit more sugar, a little bit more spice. You add a little bit of cardamom. Delicious.
I think what I really got present to too as you were going through the chakra journey is when you had us go back and then find where it was. Cause I feel like there's so much, like you're saying in the grounding, where things kind of just get whisked around. And I'm really grateful that everything keeps unfolding the way it is today. Because even as I'm sitting here and I feel so fired up to realize that there's so much of the voice that sometimes doesn't get shared. I'm so honored that even after we went through and you're like clear wherever else needs to be done, that was an area where I'm still feeling like so much fire. And so thank you, because even last week when you were focusing on like the earth energy and even this one of the grounding, I do recognize that there's so much of where people may be in their space of what they want. And at least in where you want, like realize that the world is going to come to you at a certain point. Although, how much are you actually extending out and sharing that same thing? And so then I loved, I don't even know what part it was when you had said something, and it was like you gave us the opportunity to then like have it sparkle. And then when we sent the energy down to the earth, like mine this time went so fast that yes, it did bounce. And it just reminds me again, thank you. I don't know who said it. I think it might have been Sam who said fun, because I feel like there is this sense of like where things feel like if you're not working on it, it's not worth it. But if everything truly comes from an energy of fun, like you literally feel yourself wanting to like laugh and like be present to it more than your presence around it. And I'm going to listen to that newly. So thank you for giving it as until next Sunday, because I feel like that offering is so needed right now. So thank you for this meditation.
My pleasure.
It was you, Janine. You said fun and happiness.
Was it? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was
I
you.
said I said ease. I want things easy. I don't want to work hard. I want it to be done, complete, without me even thinking about it. Like it's done, man. Don't
Set
even
it
put it on my
and
plate.
forget it.
Yeah, forget it. That's it. Like let someone else do it. Let God do it. What is, the three distinctions in the wisdom course, which is called again to me during this meditation, fun, freedom, and ease. Fun,
Nope.
freedom, and ease. Nope,
Nope.
not. Okay, go ahead.
It's fun, ease, and play.
Oh, fun, ease, and play. Fun, ease, and play.
Uh-huh.
That was fun, freedom,
Isn't
and ease.
that
Well,
more better?
fun, ease, and play.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, come on, the fun and the play, are they two distinct
They are
Okay,
distinct. Think about it. You can be having fun and not playing, and you can play and not have fun.
that's true.
Think
I've
about
seen people,
musicians.
they
The
play
most
and
simple
yeah,
thing. They're playing music. This is one of my favorite things. They're playing music that was created by someone
right.
who, if they put the royals to sleep, off with their head. So do you think that music was stressful? And if you messed up on the music,
Yeah,
off with your head. So then when people are performing, are they having fun or is it stressful?
yeah.
I don't know. That's why I don't really enjoy listening to classical music for that reason, because I feel the stress of it.
Yeah.
So Sam,
I
you gonna do the wisdom course? Is that what you're saying to me?
no, I don't know. I mean, I will. I will. Just I don't know when. Um, so fun, ease, and play. Fun, ease, and play. The other big one is distinction adult, right? Adult? Is it adult? I think it's
Mm-hmm.
adult. Yeah. The distinction between the inner child and the adult. Because I've heard people say, this is what the child would do. Now you're the adult. What would the adult
Right.
do? Right?
There's an exercise where you look at, you create, it's so much fun. You create this like a scrapbook of your
Uh-huh.
life and one section for every year of your life. And then in that, there's different parts to it. Like you look at your originating circle on that year, like who was in your life, who were the people that were causing a ripple, that you were causing a ripple for, and like a drop of water rippling out. So each of those people, you list them for every year. And then you start to notice like people have conversations. They're like, oh, I'm not good enough. And you look, well, how old is that? How old is that conversation? How long?
Yeah.
Oh, that was when I
Yeah.
was 2. So you're having a 2-year-old conversation, even though you're an adult.
Yeah.
Or I'm not wanted, or I'm not worthy, or it's so hard, or I don't want to do it. Things
That,
things that
something's
we all say.
wrong.
I don't want to pay taxes, but that same conversation is the
Yeah.
one of, I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to go to sleep. Don't nag me.
Yeah.
And you put them in your life book,
Scrapbook.
in
Yeah.
that book, and you're like, oh, that's what I've got. That's how old I was when I said that. Like, I don't want to play. I'm going to take my toys away. You
Mhm.
suck. Like all the things that you say. What age is that conversation? I'm not safe. I'm tired.
The other one is, I think you don't understand. You don't
You don't
understand.
understand. You
Oh
don't
my God.
understand me. Well, how old?
That,
So what age was that for you, Sammy?
no, I'm talking about somebody else. Where she
Yeah.
told me, you don't understand. I'm like, yep, I get that. Because I get that that's the conversation from childhood. You don't understand. No one understands me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I get it. I get it
Yeah.
that you're, yeah.
I don't have enough money. I can't have that now. I can do that tomorrow. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Things like that. Yep. That was actually one of my favorites.
Which one was that?
Wisdom.
Oh, oh yeah. I thought you
The
said one
wisdom
of,
part, one of my
yeah.
favorites. But you know what I did, Sammy? Is that I was in the ILP, which is now the Event Leaders Program, and whatever that Event Leaders Program is like $200 or something. I don't know how much it is.
Yeah.
And being my frugal self, I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. Then, because I was in the ILP, I could do all those courses, including the communication courses, for half. The wisdom course was half.
Yep. It's awesome.
And I'm like, let's see. $200 gives me 1,500 off for the wisdom course.
Yeah.
But that's not actually why. But I thought, why wouldn't you? Like, why, when you're in IL? I mean, they're called different things now. Why wouldn't you try to take all the courses that you could take when you could? Anyway, that's what I did. No, I've not done partnership though. I think wisdom is probably the most expensive course now. It used to be the communication. It used to be team. Team used to be the most expensive because you had to fly. You
Yeah.
had to fly to the centers and you had to stay with your, even if it was hosted, like if it was hosted here in San Francisco, you had to stay in the hotel with your team. Yeah. Anyway. That's what I got to say about that.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. The gold today, the visions of the gold. I saw my name in gold, and I thought to myself, why would my name be in gold? Do we have to use up the gold to put my name in gold? Can't we use the gold for something? Doesn't someone else need the gold? You know what? And so I said, no, I want my name in gold. Let's see what happens. And then, I like, Trump has his name in gold, the big T, everywhere in New York City. It's always gold, What about the big S?
Was your name in script? Was it printed? Was it Arabic or was it in English?
It's so funny you said that. There were different versions of it. One of them was I tried to make it in English, and then it changed to Arabic, and I'm like, what are you doing there?
It
I wrote it.
morphed.
It morphed into Arabic. I'm like, this is or Aramaic or something like that. I'm like, the S kind of connected with the others. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm like, that's pretty weird. And I thought, is this like Egyptian or something? Or I don't know. Very,
Do-
very, very. Yeah, that you noticed that. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, and in Gaelic, weird means magical.
Yeah, I call Brian. I had a nickname for Brian. I called him Moshu, Moshu. I just called him that because I thought it was the cutest thing to call him, Moshu. And
Mm-hmm.
then I thought to myself, let me look it up. Let me look up what Moshu means. And in Mandarin, it means magic. It means
That's
magic.
very accurate.
It's very accurate. It's so accurate. And his favorite song by that group, what's it called? That sing Yellow. Who's that group that sings Yellow? And
Who's the group that sings Yellow?
everything. It's a
I,
they also
Georgie.
sing. Anyway, his other
There's
favorite song is "Call It Magic." Hey, Georgie.
Georgie. Sammy saying hello.
Hey, Mr. Magic. How
It's
big are you, man? How big are you?
pumps it up so he can see you.
Now let me see the muscles. Dude, smaller, smaller. Look at this guy. Smaller, smaller. God bless.
See, look,
Amazing.
wait. Look at this hand. Go ahead, open your hand big. Look at
That's
this
amazing.
hand. Look.
You got to hang out with Keenan. Oh my God. You guys are two peas in a pod.
He's so darn cute, this cute face.
I'm telling you.
Anyway.
Keenan's just heavier. That's all. They're going to have fun.
And
Oh,
what is he saying? Show them what you were showing me now. Go ahead, show me what you were just doing. He was going
was
like
it?
this. Which
Oh,
means
yeah.
I need to eat.
I need to, right. Yeah. My big fat Greek wedding. Yeah, I need to eat. Yeah.
You hungry? You ate? I make you something.
Oh, I highly recommend the third installment of my big fat Greek wedding.
Oh, when
Highly
they go to
recommend
Greece?
it. When they go to Greece. So nice.
Okay.
So nice. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Ilioma, was there anything else, Sammy?
No, that's it. I'm going to stop talking. Thank you.
No? Well, thank you. Don't stop talking. I love when you talk. Ilioma, did you want to add anything?
No, I think it's interesting, the voice, right? The grown up, because actually that voice that we keep listening is that voice of a grown-up person that if the person is not there, we keep repeating to yourself the lessons, whatever what it was saying. It's almost like we cannot liberate it because it was a grown-up that tell us. And so we keep the words over and over again. If that person is not there, if we are grow, but we still with the narrative. And for me too, it's like third chakra that has to do with, right? Today is a Mother's Day, and I remember when I had my daughter 37 years ago. Everybody go here. My belly went like this. I had a crazy, and you look at my belly, she went like this. It was nothing there. It's almost like I had lost all the muscles. And then later, the opposite happened. My belly got it so hard. And then I think Friday, I share a little bit, sorry to say the words, but I was doing my therapy and I could not stop in vomits. Was not ayahuasca. And today, as we work in that, is the balance, and you got it, the mystics and power, and getting me present to the balance of my third chakra, as I went for so soft, very soft, namaste to very hard, and now pushing the balance up. Thank you. Good.
You're welcome. I'm glad that you're experiencing balance.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. Was there anything else?
No, that, and I love that you got a mystics and another thing, that a friend of mine, she got it like a reading of my chakras, right? And she's like, your heart is 100% to your everything is in balance. But what was not was where I felt most. And it was very interesting to be with this my third chakra. That is the most imbalanced.
Yeah.
And then when going to your heart, it was like, okay, easy, And 7 chakras, 6, it was nice to have the experience. Thank you.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. So good. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy we had this meditation tonight and that you all joined. And I'm yawning. It's you give a healing, you get a healing. So thank you all for being here so that I could also just be present to my own space and my own grounding and what is happening for me. Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
so if there's nothing
Thank
else,
you.
I wish you all a happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. And I'll see you in the morning.
Have a great
Likely,
night.
most likely. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
Night, everyone.
Thank you.
Night.
Bye.